Hey everybody, good to see you. What a beautiful spring day that we have today, this Saturday, wherever you are. This is Simeon from PraiseTracks.com, and I want to welcome you to today's live stream. It's good to be with you guys. We're going to have a lot of fun today, exploring a lot of free instruments. Well, let's see. Let's get this, it's just like on the plane. Make sure you adjust your seat backs and tray tables to be able to go on this beautiful journey with us today. Daniel, good to see you. And Halvard, it's always good to see you. Good to see all of my friends. It's such a great opportunity, and I love having this time to share these times with you. And MBC, good to see you. You made it. And my friend BF, it's so good to see everybody today. So if you were here Tuesday, we did a live stream featuring Orchestral Tools Opaline. And Oplaine is one of their creative sound packs. And let's see if we can pull that up. Yeah, Opaline is a really interesting, sound pack. It has like guitar chords, a really laid back trumpet, and some falsetto vocals. And I covered that on Tuesday's live stream. And we had a giveaway. So we had some entries in the giveaway. And I'm going to go ahead and start this live stream off, and let's give some stuff away. And the giveaway had closed earlier this morning, so hopefully you guys got your entries in. And so you know what? Let's let's go for it. So I'm going to fire up the Wheel of Fun. And we're going to do 3 drawings because Orchestral Tools was very kind to provide 3 copies of Opaline. So are you ready? We're going to spin the Wheel of Fun. And good luck to everybody. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, our first winner is Greg Grant, and I will be in touch with you through your emails. So make sure you check your emails, check your spam filters or whatever too. So congratulations to Greg. You're our first winner of Opaline. And here we go again. Second winner. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. Okay, the Redhead Ted. You're our second winner on the Opaline giveaway today. So congratulations. Congratulations. Okay, here we go. And our last but not least. You ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's epic. It's the Wheel of Fun for our last winner. And our last winner is... Okay, yeah, Fats, OSB, good to see you. Yeah, so congratulations, and I will be in touch with all of you, and Orchestral Tools will also be in touch and setting you up with a copy of Opaline. It's just a lot of fun. Okay, that's why I call it the Wheel of Fun. It's because it's so much fun. And thanks guys for entering. And I've got a mailing list I'm trying to start so I can send out periodic newsletters and things about giveaways and new videos and that type of thing. So the link's in the description if you want to sign up for that. Just trying to figure out some ways that we can, that I can be more helpful to you guys, that we can just have this wonderful community to help. And congratulations to everybody. Okay, so our first... Okay, let's see where we're going here. Okay. Our first thing that we're going to look at is the SINE Factory from Orchestral Tools. I've had several people ask me about the SINE Factory. And let's see. We got the SINE bundles and okay, yeah, I had it up here. Let's see. Let's back this up and see what we can do here. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Yeah, there we go. So the SINE Factory, it's amazing that these companies that they're giving us so many really interesting free instruments, and I think it's a great gift to the community. And SINE Factory is Orchestral Tools' way of just kind of introducing some of their libraries. And thanks, David. There are no losers. Yeah, we're all winners today. If we're breathing, we're winners. So let's see. Yeah, the SINE Factory consists of, they've got felt piano, some percussion, pipe organ, acoustic guitars, brass. I mean, it's just amazing, the sounds that they've got. And what we're going to do is just go through some of these and just have some fun exploring together. So it's also good to, get familiar, for the companies to be able to give you the ability to get familiar with their players and such. So yeah, sometimes when you're moving some of these interfaces around, it hits the CPU pretty hard and the GPU as well. So the thing about the SINE player that again is that it's integrated, that your account and you can purchase individual sounds and all of that stuff, and it's all kind of integrated into the browser. So that's what makes it really nice. So I'm going to launch this again. So you can go into your account and see all of your licenses and the store, and just kind of manage everything from within the plugin. So you can see, like, these are some of the libraries that I have already. And if you've not checked out, Majestic Horn is a really wonderful instrument. And I'm not sure why that you can't. And the thing is, the windows and stuff, when you're trying to capture windows and things, yeah, you can't really see that. You can't really see the tab that I'm switching to, but let's go back. But trust me. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and load up the ratio. And when you click Browse, once you've got that installed, you'll see that you have this one piano preset here. I'm going to drop it into slot 1. It's going to load up, and this is a really nice piano. So let's, oh man, no, I don't think so. I don't think so, not yet, not yet. But this is the grand piano. So I'm just gonna get ready here. Cheers. And there's so many things running through my mind when I start these things. And so I've just got to just breathe and calm down and get into the flow. Ah, yes. Totally free piano, and it's really beautiful. It's got a very nice tone. It's just, yeah, it's just right out of the box. So nice. Here's your performance view. And then you have the mixer section. And there's only one mix. There's only the main mix here. And you have the mappings and all kinds of really beautiful things. It's really nice. And it's not felted. So that's Ratio, the grand piano. let's go back to the library and let's go to, let's just jump around a little bit. Let's go to the brass. And you go to browse and you see big band. You've got trumpets and saxophone. Let me just load up the brass section. So I'm just going to drag it over into that slot. And it loads all the articulations. So you go to the performance and you can just see all the key switches here. The other thing that I like about the SINE player, yeah, no felt, but it's coming. There is some felt coming later. What I like about the SINE player too is that you can move these key switches. So the key switches are kind of like down here at this octave, but let's say I want to move it up an octave. So I'll go and drag that little handle and boom, I can reposition those key switches. I think that is so nice to be able to do. So this is the staccatissimo in the brass. Little sound machine. And the other thing too is sometimes I tend to run out of keys, so I can just grab this little handle here and just kind of give me a few notes on either side of the scale. And you want to be careful about stretching too far in either direction because you can get that really weird pitch shifting thing. So let's go to marcato. Yeah. And some shortfalls. And the reverb's built in. I guess it's from the room that they recorded it in, the hall. You get that natural decay in the hall. So this is kind of cool. Let me just show you this real quick. I'm going to go to poly mode, and you can do this. So I'm going to hit C1 and D1, and look what happens. It creates like a key switch. It divides this up. So what I can do, I can have the staccattissimos at lower velocity levels. And I want to go to velocity, and I'm going to crossfade between those two. Okay, let's switch. Let's switch. So when I hit hard, it'll hit those falls. And you can actually load more articulations in. So like C1, D1, and D sharp 1. And you can... So when you hit low velocities, it's the staccatissimo. Medium velocities will give you the falls. And if you hit it really hard, it'll scoop it. Yeah, you're talking about Swing and Swing More from Project Sam. Yeah, those are just full-blown fabulous, geared to that type of music. And what I'm talking about here is this is something free to kind of get you started. So it's just really interesting to be able to have that. Yeah, definitely not free. But, Project Sam has been doing a great job updating. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's see. Let's see something here. Yeah, this is fun. Let me just go ahead and just do the mono. Okay, let's see. We've got short, scoops, sustained. Oh yeah. Let me drop this low end down a little bit. And you got the shakes. So it's just some fun sounds in here for the brass. And again, all of these are free in the SINE player. You've got solo trumpets. Let me just drop that in because they give you some legato. No, they don't. They don't give you legato. They give you just isolated. They kind of break it out. So the brass section is full, all the sections, but then you can have the individual brass instruments if you want to with rotary. So that's kind of fun. Okay, let's go. Let's check out the guitars. Now you've got steel string guitar and a nylon string guitar. And let's load that into that slot number 1. It's just a lot of fun. So this is single notes. You know, that would be really great. And that's the other good thing about the SINE player is that on some of the larger libraries, you can download individual sounds. So I think that would be great. And in fact, I wonder if some of these brass instruments actually were derived from the glory days. I think that would be really an incredible thing to have in the SINE player. But listen to how nice this guitar, steel string. And then you get some strum chords. I like the two-handed chords. And so what it allows you to do, so you hit it kind of soft. Well, I've been everywhere, man. So you hit soft velocities and it will do those shorts. You lay into it and that's the longs. So that's some little key switching going on. You got major keys here and then you've got minor keys. Minor keys up the octave here. Yeah. So a lot of fun for a free guitar. I mean, it gives you something to get started with, and it's not a bad sounding guitar. Now here you have the nylon strings, based on the same type, the same principle here. You got single notes. very good BF for songwriting and for getting nice ideas down. Just like you're sitting there with your guitar and just kind of hanging out. And then again, you've got the strum chords combined. See. Yeah, so you got major keys and then minor up the octaves here. Two-handed strum, so you got up and down strumming here. And then they're dynamic as well. So you hit it soft and it's short, and you hit it hard and it's long. Very nice. And you have the longs and shorts separated, and you have them combined, and that makes it really nice. Okay. So yeah, let's jump into the percussion. Gearbox. Gearbox is a really cool set of percussion. You get all of these as single instruments, but this is what I did. I thought, well, let's just see if I can, maybe put like some kind of kit together. So you can load and save articulations. Like you can load a bunch of sounds here and set them up and then save them in an articulation list. So I'm going to go ahead and load up this. I'm going to load up a little drum kit percussion layout that I put together. And you can see that it got bass drums, congas, bongos, cajon, frame drums, shakers, and tambourines, and I've got them all split across the keyboard. So you got the bass drums here, frame drums and congas. Claps. So you can build your own percussion kit and map them across the keyboard. So I've got bass drums there. Then I've got congas in this range here. And I think I've got shakers kind of stacked in there as well on top of the, yeah. So I've got shakers kind of like in the range of the congas and bongos. Yeah, so that's a lot of fun. And you've got so many different percussion instruments that you can load: claps, 2 and 4 hands, snaps, and just all kinds of fun things. Babaloo! Babaloo, ah, yeah! Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. That brings back some good memories. So let's go back to the library and let's go to, oh yeah, the percussion just sounds so good. And then to have them broken out like that, you can just really put some really nice things together and be able to save them as your own kits and that type of thing, so you can pull them up pretty quickly. So, okay, let's go to the church organ. So I'm going to clear the articulation list here. Just hit that little gear and it will hit the gear and it will clear. Yeah, so we've got a beautiful pipe organ here. So that's the full sustains, and you've got staccato. Yeah, let's see, Tanuvio? Yeah, good to see you. Welcome, welcome to the channel. So good to see you. And I'm so glad to have you, and welcome, and hope you enjoy, hope you enjoy your stay here. And you know, the thing about this organ, that is, if you frequent VI control, there was someone that was developing this, and then Orchestral Tools, you know, made it a part of the SINE factory, which I think is really, really nice. So this is what I did too with the with this pipe organ on the performance. So I'm going to go to poly switch mode, and what I did, let's see. Okay, so let's find the sustains and the staccato. So I'm going to just do the same thing. I'm going to select the full sustains and staccato. So, okay, let's do full staccato first. Full staccato first, and then sustains. Yeah, so that way when you're playing those real short notes, and then you hit it hard. Let's see, let's go to velocity switch. So when you hit it a little hard, it goes into the longs. But you still got the staccato playing at the lower velocities, and then you can lay into it. So that's another fun way to utilize the staccato and the key switches, the poly key switches with that. It's just got a nice air about this. It's really cool. Yeah, this is a free pipe organ, and it's just lovely, very lovely. Okay, man. So we're doing good. So I'm going to save a spindle for last, but helix. Now this was something that really is just so beautiful. It is a string ensemble, and let's just take a listen to that. Okay, spiccatos. Yeah, listen to that. Now this is the room. There are no effects in the SINE player, so all of this is captured in the room. Really dynamic spiccatos. And then you've got sustains, and the sustains, yeah, the sustains. what I did as well. I made an articulation that has the spindle and the strings together. Yeah. Let's see, let's go into the mixer, and we've got the whole strings here. Let's see. Okay, yeah, okay, the spiccatos are here. Here we go. I love layering things together like that. I love layering strings and pianos like that. Yeah. I love it. Those strings are just so, I mean, they're just so lush and gorgeous. Man, gorgeous. Oh, wow. It's times like these that kind of just, you can get lost. You can get lost in this. And what a gift. What a gift from Orchestral Tools. Thank you so much for doing this for us, to give us such a beautiful instruments for free. Such a great gift, and I just so appreciate it. Now, got to just check out spindle by itself. Now, spindle, I was playing spindle along with the strings. So, yeah, and I'm actually capturing MIDI as well. So I'm trying to figure out a way to make those available down the road. So it's just something I'm just kind of working on, and having the chords and stuff. I always just so glad that you guys are being able to utilize that, just to kind of see, because, and my favorite thing, I love doing that, just having those open chords at the bottom. This is the spindle. Now, this is a felt. Dennis, that's one of the things I've been toying around with, because you can layer in SINE Player, but the benefit, I guess, of having it in Unify is that you have all the additional effects and the MIDI box and all of those types of things, that you can drop those SINE Player instruments into something that you have existing. So that's a lot of fun to do. But I agree, yeah, the SINE Player is very powerful in the fact that you can layer so many things together within that that player. Yeah, the thing is, okay, just a funny story. Well, really not. I don't know if it's a funny story, but I guess it might be more inspirational. You know, when I was first starting school, first grade, before I even started school, the counselors were talking to my mom, and they were saying, Simeon, he's got like these little hands, and and we don't know for sure if he's going to be able to hold a pencil correctly. He might need some help, and it's just like. I can just imagine God listening to that conversation and just kind of smiling and say, just you wait, just you wait and see. It's not. I'm just so grateful for my hands, for my ears, for my eyes, for the ability to share with you. And when I do these crazy open chords like that, something just wells up inside of me, just such a gratitude. It's a lot of fun. Don't ever let somebody talk you out of, don't let somebody ever talk you out of what you have inside of your heart. You're always going to have people that are going to say, you're not going to be able to do this. You're not good enough, or you're not this, or you're not that. Just don't listen to that. Just don't listen to that, because you've got a Creator and a Heavenly Father that's cheering for you, that's created you for wonderful things, and that's why I'm so grateful for. So this is the spindle, and I think one of the things I like about this particular felt piano is that it's not clickety-clackety, too much noise and stuff going on. It's just got enough of that little felt attack, but it's got such a warmth and a depth to it. And that makes it so nice and easy to play. So that's basically all the instruments in the SINE factory, and I cannot wait until they keep adding some more titles, because this is such a great resource. And let me just load up Majestic Horn while I'm here. I think this library is just so cool, and it's got some great legato, and it's just. And this is not a free library, but it's like under $10. But listen to that legato. So it's perfect for lead lines and things under other orchestration. Yeah. Maxime Luft is the one that put this together. Just very good, and he has just joined Orchestral Tools, I think, within the past year or so. So Maxime has really done some really beautiful piano libraries for Orchestral Tools and Majestic Horn and that type of thing. So make sure you check out the link in the description for the SINE factory. So it's very, very lovely. Okay, so now let's go on to the next thing. And thank you guys so much. If it's your first time, please, go ahead and subscribe and click on those notifications. It's just such a help. And another thing, let me tell you, another thing that's helpful is that if you've seen something on the channel that you really enjoyed, reach out to the developer and let them know. I think that that kind of helps us as well to be able to keep doing what we're doing. I'm not paid to do this. I do it because I love it. The developers are so gracious to provide libraries for me to explore with you. And so I'm just very grateful for this opportunity. It's so cool. Okay, so here we go. The next thing, this is something that kind of popped up just this past week, and sort of a surprise, really, from Arturia. And it is Augmented Strings Intro. Now, that's very interesting because this sounds like something that they're getting ready to release in a larger scale. And I think it's really nice that they offer a preview because you get to get your hands on it and play and explore it right away. So until April 30th, you can get this for free from the Arturia site. You just have to sign up for an account. And this is something new to me for Arturia to do, is to create a string sample library and then take that and put it in with all of their other effects and virtual synthesis, because Arturia is known for their virtual synthesizers and their effects. And so this is really interesting to see them going into the sampling world and then combining it. It's like a synergy of sorts. And so we're going to take a look at augmented strings for just a little bit and explore that. So the interface is really pretty interesting. They're going for like a minimalist approach. So I'm going to just start at the top with the bass. And so this is just like a nice string acoustic bass. And you have the morph in the center, and watch what happens when you start messing with that. It starts pushing the sound through all of the different granular effects. Let's just really get extreme with it. So now it just doesn't sound like a bass at all. It sounds like something totally different. And you've got effects A. Really don't know exactly what's going on. You just have to kind of play with it and come up with something that kind of sounds cool. Okay, let's just keep going. And they've given you just a few presets here just to kind of get you an idea. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. I saw where John unified augmented strings already, and he's going to be featuring that later this afternoon. So you might want to check that out. Let's crank the delay up. Yeah, I like what delays do sometimes. That's really interesting. Okay, so pads, anticipation. You know what, Todd? I think that's definitely going to be in the works. And the thing is, this is a good way for you to get your hands and your ears to see if it's for you, if it's something that resonates with you. Let's just turn that morph down a little bit. That's really cool. Man. So Addie, that's really incredible. Yeah, I'm kind of like multitasking here. Yeah. So you know what, Addie? That is so encouraging because, I was around 5 years old when I was at our local church, just our small church, and the gentleman playing the piano was a friend of the family. Had a music store, was blind, and played every instrument you could imagine: piano, organ, banjo, guitar, and he was the pianist at our church. And so I would go up at 5 years old and sit next to him on the stool during the service, and I would just watch. It was like it just drew me there, and so yeah. So it just is such a beautiful thing to see. Yeah, I am that's just such a beautiful story. Thank you for sharing. Um, yeah. So I don't. Let's see. I'm not sure. Let me pull up the pull up the CPU because that's something like when you're using a lot of effects, you gotta be careful because it'll just like you said, BF, it will chew it up. And I've got an i9 an i9 9900K, and so even that is it just sort of can push it into those limits. So um, yeah, it's my pleasure. It's just my pleasure. It's wonderful. Okay, let's keep going. Let's just dive into the world of augmented strings and calm down. That's what okay, so good. That's a good reminder too. Just to take a breath and just enjoy the view. Well, you have a wonderful dinner, and you can catch the replay. That's what's so great about having replays. This is interesting, combining sampling and synthesis, and then all this stuff just kind of just meshing it together, blending it together. Oh, it's almost like a vocal. And I'm not even messing with the knobs too much, but. And then the cool thing is, okay, yeah, I don't, oh man. Okay, let me see something here. Okay, good. I was thinking that, and it's off screen, but if you click on the little settings cog, you can map the controls to your MIDI controller. So I think that's really good. That way you can kind of map all of these things together, and that would be really cool. I bet you John, when he unified it, mapped all of these controls. So that gives you some. Ooh, I heard that. Effects B. Let's just hear what that. Ooh, that's like I can hear like a flanger. And then the color, it's like some filtering. And then morph is just like a really powerful macro. Let's go down low. Really nice. Okay, let's keep going. Oh yeah. So they're NKS. Yeah, it's NKS compatible. So if you've got a complete control, then that will expose that to all of those. And that's kind of like what Unify is in a way. It's kind of like another way of giving you that hands-on control if you don't have a complete control. That's so cool. Okay, let's go down. Let's go down to strings. We might come back. Well, let's do one more pad. See, look at that. Oh well, you can't see it. Okay, it's OBS. It's OBS. There we go. So there, you can drop it down, and let me just show you too. So you click on that settings cog, and you have all the different things that you can map, and it's MPE compatible as well. So that is just really cool to be able to have that option available. So you can map all of the different controls there with that cog, and then you just drop this down, and you have all of the different settings. So let's go to explore tomorrow. Let's see, let's go into B. And the mod wheel just kind of adds some modulation there. Really cool. Yeah, it's in telling what is going on under the hood there. So let's go to sound effects. Dark raises. Wow, listen to that. Okay, yeah, I see a little CPU counter down there. It's like 25%. That's pretty epic. Morph it down and then just bring it up. That's wild. Okay, let's go to another sound effect. Insect swarm. That's another good thing about having an introduction, like an intro instrument, because you can download it and see if you've got the resources to support it. That's bizarre. Too many times I want to just play another note, but if you hold it, some of these are so evolving, you just hold it. It's just like effects. Well, this particular thing is for effects, so you would use it sparingly. See how low that, nice and low that is. Yeah, you know, the libraries and synthesizers are really pushing. They're just like using as many resources as they can. There's so much going on there. Okay, now we've got a whole bunch of strings here. Let's just see where this happens. Falling strings. Yeah. And the fact that they've gone into sampling and combining it with this is really exciting. So with the morph down here, it's more organic. And you can turn the morph. Let's turn the delay up some and get some slap back. I don't think the delay is tempo synced. Wow. And then the knobs, the controls just invite you to just to kind of get in there and tweak and turn and mess around with. So Arrival. And the mod wheel kind of helps open those filters up. That's really cool. Let's open up the morph. So you can hear the sampled strings, then you hear some of the virtual synth, and you hear that that joining of all of those different technologies in there. That's so cool. Welcome to the frontier of augmented strings, where organic meets technology and virtual synthesis. Wow. Listen to that, just staying on that and hearing all of the textures that are going on. That's beautiful. That is really beautiful. Okay. Well, heart mutation, that looks really interesting. Let's do a little morphing. Let's turn the reverb down. That's kind of cool. Ooh, listen to that. And swelling harmonics. Yeah, we've got some different things going on here. What I think is amazing and interesting is that you hear all the different elements just kind of going in and around that sound, morphing it a little bit. Motion. Yeah. Just some really rich possibilities here. And then you get some sequences, speed run. Just for beds and that type of thing, let's just pull up Orange. What does Orange sound like? That's kind of interesting. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that's kind of wild. That's really fun. A little scat. That's fun. That's fun. Let's go to one more of the strings, and let's see, morning strings. Ooh, that sounds like almost like a mellotron. Yeah, that sounds kind of really like tape saturated and really processed. Blue Universe. Oh yeah, I love these lush, complicated sounds. It's almost like you hear a rain stick. Beautiful. Okay, we got to just do one more. Let's see. Pop staccato. Yeah. Now let's morph it and see what happens. I hear it getting a little wider. Little motion. Wow. So that's Augmented Strings intro from Orchestral, from Arturia. So make sure you check out the link in the description and download it, try it, see what happens where with it, see what you can come up with. Just really cool. I can't wait to see more of what's coming out from them. So let me see. So now it's time to visit the Pianobook Nook, and that's something fun that that I really love to be able to show some of the really beautiful libraries from Pianobook. And yeah, Will. So it is NKS. Yeah, the Augmented Strings is NKS. So that's really good to know. So Pianobook, if you've not experienced it, it is just jammed packed full of, I think, well, they've got 888 different sample packs of pianos and different instruments, guitars, experimental instruments as well. And I'm going to go, okay, I've not logged in, but, okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and log in. And so this is kind of like some of the things that I've been experimenting with. And I wanted to just share a couple of those. And this is the first one. Let's see, it's the Mickelberg piano. And let's just get some. Okay, let me find the. Yeah, so we'll go. I think it's so cool because every piano has a story, and they give you so much background information on the different pianos here. This is an old upright Mickelberg piano, and it's very soft, and it just gives you so much information on the background of this piano. It's just a very soft. I had someone mention this, that they would love to see it featured. And that's the thing, if there's anything that you want to see featured on the channel, just send me a note or post it in the comments, and I'll see what I can do, because I love sharing, and I love showing things that you guys are interested in. So this is the Mickelberg piano, and it's in the free Decent Sampler. So Decent Sampler is a great platform that a lot of these developers are going to. Just very soft. It's just got a lot of character, especially when you get up here at the top and you've got controls for reverb. Also for the key press noises and note releases and that type of thing. So that's just a really nice piano with just lots of character to it. And so another developer that I've seen is, let's see, the Isolation piano. This is another one that was actually put together during the lockdowns. And he spent, when you're locked down, you've got to find something to do. And that's really what started this journey for me, is that, no travel, different things. So making content was really what kept me busy and kept me feeling productive. And so that's how this came out. This is a Model O piano, just not perfect, but has just a nice character to it. And Tanuvio, thank you so much. That's so kind. I appreciate it. So let's go into the isolation piano. And decent sampler, again, is just nice to get around. So here we go. I'm really impressed with this this piano. It's just got such a clean sound to it. Let's see, here we go. Just bump up the volume a little bit. You hear how clean that is. And let me bump up the velocity a little bit. That's the key. That's the golden ticket for a lot of piano libraries, is the velocity sensitivity. Because it's so dry, it's just got a dry sound, and it just can cut very nice. Okay, let's see. Yeah. With decent sampler, I don't think you can. You can't get under the hood, but you can open the script. The script is basically like a really cool text file, and you can kind of go in and see how the instrument's put together. But this is a pretty large sample library. I think it's like 9 gigabytes. So there's a lot of stuff going on here. And no reverb, but you can just dial in just a little bit of reverb. And then I like what they've added here. They've added a sub kick, so you can just dial that up a little bit, and that gives you some more low end. It's just so nice. And the dynamic range is really nice. So they've got a lot of stuff going on with this. the thing I like about it as well is because it was recorded with some tube mics and tape that it gives it such a warm sound. So are there any differences in the Kontakt and the Decent Sampler? You know, at a very basic level, no. It's just the engine. So you're going to have the same controls and the same sounds in the Kontakt version. The thing is, though, you've got to have the full version of Kontakt. And so for those that don't have the full version of Kontakt, then having that free Decent Sampler alternative is just fantastic. I think you can still get Kontakt for 50% off during this time of this video. So if you don't have the full version of Kontakt, check that out, especially when it's on sale and the cross grades and that type of thing are in effect. So it is a Model O piano, and I'm just you can check this out. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it says a Model O, and I'm just going to see. I'm just going to see here if we can find out Model O. Who makes that? I'm not sure if it's a it's a Steinway. So yeah, just Google is your friend sometimes. So that's a Model O, and that's what this was sampled from. That's another reason why you have that really nice so it's a Model O Steinway. So that's why it has that nice warmth to it. And it is good to see my friend Donald. Bless you, man. Good to see you as always. So that's so this is not an upright. This is like a little baby grand. That's why you have such a nice warmth. And having that sub kick on there just adds just a nice roundness. Yeah, so now that's kind of getting into something here. Let's see. So it's got a little razzmatazz to it. It's really cool. Okay, yeah, Jose, it's funny you should mention that because that was the next one that I was going to pull up. So this is a U3, and this was recorded. This is the Cheltenham Chapel U3, and let's just take a quick look at that that piano. This was recorded in a beautiful chapel college, and with a pair of Coles ribbon microphones. And I'm telling you, when I hear the word ribbon, when I hear the word Coles and ribbon and piano, that is a formula for just something so beautiful. There's just not a lot of controls, really no controls, really. It's just a very simple, but they capture the space of this chapel, and with a U3, it's just gorgeous. And again, available with the free Decent Sampler. So here we go. Yeah. And I'm going to take the velocity. I scaled the velocity up a little bit for the last one. I'm going to just back it down, and so we can hear some of those softer velocity layers. Isn't that beautiful? It captures the space of that. Very beautiful. So the last library we're going to take a look at in the Pianobook Nook is from Venus Theory. Now, Venus Theory has been really cranking out some fun sample libraries for Decent Sampler, and this one is his latest one is the I guess it's called CHIMERA, and there's a free version. Let's see, yeah, there's a free version of this, and there's also a paid version that has a little bit more presets. This video here will shows you kind of like how he came up with this using the an Arturia keyboard and a really cool effects unit. And so these are beautiful pads, complicated pad sounds. Just again, I would just encourage you to go and check out some of the details about these libraries. So I'm going to load the full version, and if you notice too, this gives you all of the different pads that are available here. So let me just start with the very first one. Now this is the paid version, but the free version just has pretty much the same thing. It's just a little less presets on that. So here we go. Let's check this out. Here again, we've got some very interesting and complex pads going on. You can just hear how fat that is. And the mod wheel just controls some of the dynamics there. It's just wild. Okay, so let's check out another preset there. Yeah, you've got two different layers that you can blend. Of course, the envelopes and tone controls. And I love the way Venus Theory's been putting his interfaces together. He's given you all sorts of different controls over here. Just some very beautiful pads. And, you know, definitely check out the video because it just really helps you get an appreciation of how it all came about. And I like the fact that he's given us a free version. So if it's something that you like, you can go ahead and invest in the paid version, help support what he's doing, and just have a boatload of additional presets. So let me see what I've got here in the, okay, let me see. Okay, I've got Majestic Horn. I'm going to load up this spindle again in the SINE factory and layer it with one of these pads. Yeah. So I've got the felt piano here, the spindle, and I'm just going to link my MIDI tracks together, and so we can play the piano with this pad. Isn't that beautiful? Man, so beautiful. And make sure you check out all of the links in the description. And it's been such a joy to be with you today. And I just want to leave you with a blessing. This is a special week of hope, of resurrection, of freedom, of emancipation. And I just want to leave you with this. The Lord bless you and keep you. Make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. The Lord bless you and keep you. Make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. Amen. 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 The Lord bless you and keep you. Make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. Until next time, this is Simeon from PraiseTracks.com, enjoying the joyful sound together. I look forward to seeing you next time.